Hey, I'm Diana Taurasi from the Phoenix Mercury, and you're listening to the 3-Point Conversion Radio.
When things have not gone our way, we have not shied away from it. We have not run from it. We go towards it, and that's the goal tonight. The goal tonight is to fight. We've been preparing for this our whole life. This is what our guys do. Everybody on this roster has been here before. Everybody on this roster is capable of getting this done. And that is the mentality right now. The X's and O's will take care of themselves. The mindset is we believe, we belong, and we're going to go for this thing. We are going for it. That's the mentality, nothing less. That's our standard.
Let's go to Rod Boone and then Chuck Swirsky.
Hey, JB, to pick up on that a little bit, is there any worry about, mental fatigue for you guys at this point? Because obviously dealing with so many injuries and whatnot, season's almost over. How do you guard against the guys getting fatigued mentally out there, if at all?
The great reward is here. The great reward is right in front of us. There's no time for fatigue right now. Everybody's tired. Everybody's been through this. You want it? Go get it. You want it? Go get it. Go take it. That's the mentality right now. Fatigue, mental, physical, go get it. No excuses, whatever it takes right now. That's the mentality. And we'll deal with that down the road, the fatigue. But there's a great reward at the end of this. And that's the goal here, and we go for it. Nobody's backing down. Nobody's fatigued. Nobody's giving in right now. We've been preparing for this moment, and we're ready for it.
Let's go to Chuck.
Coach, thank you. And Brian, thank you as well. Coach, by the way, congratulations on your 100th victory as a head coach. My question is, we haven't seen you in about 3 months, and the play of Miles Bridges, we've seen the highlights with the dunks, but there's more to his game. In what way has he improved? Where did this come from?
Well, he's put in tremendous work, Chuck. It's good to see you, first of all. Love your work and appreciate you. But, Miles has put in a tremendous amount of work. He's been dedicated to his craft. He cares about getting better, and he deserves the credit that he's getting right now because he put a tremendous amount of work in here. I think the two areas of growth obviously are his shooting. If you got to look at the area of growth, he's on pace to 90, 50, 40 season here. He's knocking on the doorstep there. So his shooting has improved tremendously from last year to this year, being able to shoot off the bounce, catch and shoot, and off the bounce. But Chuck, also the playmaking is taking a significant step. We trust him with the ball. He makes plays for other guys. He makes plays for his teammates in the transition game, in the half court game, out of the post. That part of his game has really slowed down. So he sees the floor differently. He sees the game differently. And sometimes it just takes a couple of years for young guys to get that. So those are the two great areas of improvement for him. His defense off the ball, he deserves credit because that's an area of concern for him that we've seen from day one when we got him. But his off-ball defense, his on-ball defense has really improved. So we're seeing a very complete player right now. I mean, he's a two-way guy that we really value and someone we really trust.
Let's go to Christos.
Hello, Coach. Hope you're doing well.
Christos.
Last night, the Bulls played in Cleveland against the Cavaliers, and they started too slow the game. They were down by 20 the first quarter. So how important for you is to set the tone from the very first minute of the game?
The tone's got to be set early on. Whoever wants to come out and be aggressive and take this game will take it early and set the tone. They'll be ready. We'll be ready. We'll find out. We'll find out early who wants to be the aggressor. And, it happens in every NBA game, but it's an important move for us to get out early, to get out and be an aggressive team. I thought we started slow against New York. We found our rhythm after a couple minutes, but we got off to a slow start there. Sometimes, making shots helps you find rhythm. But more than anything, we got to get off to a good start tonight.
Let's go to Danny and then wrap up with Richard.
Coach Danny Thompson with the 3-point conversion. You mentioned how yesterday practice was extremely important yesterday to have a practice. What were you telling Vernon yesterday in his adjustment to the starting role? And two, what are you expecting out of him, especially after having such a good practice yesterday?
Well, he's got to set the tone with his energy and his effort. I mean, he's got to play harder. He's got to run more. He's got to run deeper into the paint. He's got to have a physical mentality. this isn't about a token starter. He's got to go out and impact the game early. I'm not going to run him for 7-8 straight minutes. That ain't going to happen. If he gives us 3 to 6 minute run, I expect it to be aggressive. I expect him to run. I expect him to defend. The bar's been set for him. He's got to go react, and I believe he will. He's a talented young man. He's a very talented young man. We've seen him get off to good starts. He's had a little bit of foul trouble, and he's got to get out and run early, though. I think that'll set the tone. Rebound and run, defend for us. And he's got a great matchup tonight. I think, he better be ready to go. Vooch is as good as anybody. So, great challenge for him tonight.
Let's wrap up with Richard.
Richard Walker, CarolinaSportsHub.com. To talk about that point, you've been using Cody backing him up lately. Is that still kind of the plan tonight, or sliding PJ down there, or has it been to be determined once you get in the game?
Well, we'll feel it as the game goes. I think, we're going to see PJ at 5. We'll see Cody Zeller at 5. And we could see, if we need Biz tonight against Vucevic, we'll go with Biz as well. So all those guys are live tonight, whatever it takes. All guys are live. All guys got to be ready. PJ will play some 5. My guess is we'll see Cody or Biz out there as well.